Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, to Dave Mac Builds. Today I'm going to carry on doing the Arizona. I've got some small details to go on that, which I'll just show you here. Got a lot of detail there to go on there, so I'll be bringing the hull over, and I'll show you what I did last night. I had everything all put together, but I've had to take it all apart again because it needs priming and spraying, and I've just done these not long since, because like these parts here, they're the ones that are going on the ship, so I need to get them put on. So with that said, let's make a start. So I think I'll use this camera today. What I did last night, I put the rest of the rails on, and I put the rails, well I still need some rails to go along the top here, but I put them underneath. I don't know if you can see them. If you can just see them there, I put them there, one there and one round the other side. But before I do spray this, there's parts, well, steps, well, the stairs I've got to go on. I've got to go here. I'm going to use photo etch ones because they've got to go from this hole, that hole there, that square hole there, to go from there onto that. That's going to be a bit tricky. And I've got steps to go in there at the top here where that hole is there, to go on that platform here. Now that's going to be fun. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the hull over, so I'll leave the photo etch for today because I've got to do some photo etch tonight. So I'll just precariously put this over here. Move these out the way. Just put that out the way. I've still got the put the hooks on this crane yet, and then these cranes will be done. Both, well, that one, this one's done, but that one isn't. So I'll be putting hooks and that on there, and then I'm going to be putting nylon thread on once that has been painted. So I'll just pause a minute while I get the hull. Okay guys, I'll be starting along here. I think one goes there, so I'll have to cut that bit off if I can. But what I'll do, I'll start coming down here, along here, down there. I'll do that one last. I might have to re-glue this deck down because it's come away. More's the pity. Okay, so like I said, these are the pieces here, and we're going to put them all along here. I think I'm better off changing cameras again because you can't really see much from up there, so bear with me a minute. Okay, that's a bit better. You better see now what I'll be doing. There we go. Let's just cut that out. And now I'll move the guns out of the way while I rest the instructions on here. So majority of it's going to be H2 going along down the side here. So I'll get H2 off. I have to be careful they don't fall inside the ship, because if they go in there, that's it, I've lost them, because I won't be able to get inside the ship at all. I'll just take the first 3 off. Get the glue. So the first one will be going in here. Like that. I'm not sure if that goes. Now the thing is, it's the rails. If the rails go in front of them or behind them. Let's just have a look. Doesn't show me on that. Let's have a look at the false etch, just to be sure. Yeah, the rails go on the inside. That's fine by me. Make it easier. So I'll get the next one. I should use tweezers really, but with it being too close to the edge here, I don't relish the idea. That's that one in. And H2 again, just here. And I've sprayed the other part of the superstructure to build up. That's all been sprayed now. Lots coming up. Let's get this part off. So what I'll do, I'll just pause the camera and get the rest off. Okay guys, I've got the majority of them off. I've still got another sprue to do yet, so I'll do that in a bit. So like I said, we're going to carry on like doing these. Get these in here. I know it's a bit boring, but these details do have to go on. A bit like photo etch. Why ain't that one going in? I mean, you always do get one that doesn't want to go in, but I'll get it in there like that. Always get one that doesn't come out. Okay, nearly there now, that's it, we've got that out, so I'm going to put a bit more glue in here now. The other one when it dried up. That's that one in. Let's get this one cut off here. So, so they are pretty difficult to get in. Now the deck has really come up here. Really has come up. So let's use super glue for that to get that put down, but gently. I think it's with it being the cold in here, I mean, probably it would have stuck better if they just took the hull in the house and got it done there. So we'll come over this side here now, just move these instructions out of the way a minute so you can see what's going on. So I'll just do this side, I'll do this side on camera, and then I'll pause camera, do the other side, and then that's that, I'm done. just one more to go up this end. Because I'm going to have to cut some more off the other sprue, which is still in the spray booth. Right, so that's the port side done. Get my bins on. So I'll have to put these, put the instructions there, so at least I don't need instructions now because I know where everything's going to go. So I'll just pause while I get the other ones on. Okay guys, that's all of them in all the way down now. What I'm thinking, take this off, take that off. I'm thinking of putting the superstructure going all the way around, if I can. Right, let's see what I need. Because even though there's still more detail to go on the carrier itself, but I might start building up the middle of the superstructure here. Start doing that on stage 34. I mean, I'm back in 2 all the time, so I thought, I've just been thinking while I was putting them on, I think I'll do that. So I'm going to have to cut these out, these slots here. So if you bear with me a moment, I'll get them done and then they'll just be able to just fit them on. Okay guys, on this side, which I'm starting first, I need A8, and these are being painted, and A8 is this piece here. And I'll be going back into all the time. Make sure all the flash is level. Now let's see how this goes. So this is the bow. So that goes in there like that, and then it'll be joined onto there like that. Okay, so we'll get the glue on the slots. Put that in there like that, and that in there like that. I think that's how it goes, yeah. Certainly does. Move it up a bit, up towards the barbette. So that's the first part of the superstructure in it. Now the next one is A10. Which is this long piece here. Right, so it's something that wind is getting up today. Also, what I'm thinking of doing very soon is I'll be moving my Enterprise back up this end, and I'm going to be building this on that end, but that lot needs sorting out first. So I'll have 2 places to build, because the other end I can't build down at the far end because the spray booth is there. Right, so I'll do a test fit here. Pop that in there like that. That there like that. That there like that. That there. And that one's not going in. That one's not going in at all. Something is jamming that. That's it, got it. Well, to be honest with you, it seems to have gone in that well. I don't think it needs gluing. Because what we've got to do here, we're going to have to put the guns in place, which I'm surprised they haven't told us to do it yet. They do it in the next stage. And to be honest with you, I don't know why they didn't ask us to put them in now, but I can't do them yet because they need painting. So what I'll do, I'm not going to glue that on. Right, so the next one we need is A1. Which is this detail here. Well, thought I'd get a bit of the superstructure done today. I didn't see that part there. Better put my glue here for a minute. I don't knock that over and spill it everywhere. because I've got an habit of doing that. I'll just do a test fit here. Got it upside down. That's better. So that has to go in here, like that, and that like that. Now the weird thing is, there's a gap when there shouldn't be a gap. Bring it further up there like that. Okay. Push it down if I can. Right. Now that is not flush for some reason. That is not flush whatsoever. So I think I may need, yeah, I've got a gap here. So I can't push that anymore. Now, as long as it's flush with this, and that's not flush there, something's stopping this. Right. Well, that's the best I can do with that. It's just not flush. So probably this back end will have to be screwed on, glued on. Right, the next one we need is A9, which is this long part here. Actually, I'll just get all this cut off, and then I can get the flash inside off separate. What time are we on now? Oh, we are 25 minutes. Not doing bad really. Not like with a photo etch, it takes a fortnight. So once this video is complete, I'll be spraying the guns, ready for them to go along here. Right, I'm going to have to turn the ship around. Again, so we can get the other side done. Yeah, I think that may have to be gluing. Right, so I'll get this one on after I've filed it. I'll sanded it down. Why not going in? So it's quite tough, really quite tough. Get that in. So that's got to be pushed right up there like that. So that's going to have to be glued along with this one. Yeah, it's definitely going to have to be glued. This. It looks as if the deck is beveled out. I don't know why. Yeah, because everything's in the right place. Well, this was all one piece anyway, so yeah. Okay, we'll get the next one out, which is this piece here. Okay, that is them in place. So when time comes, this will be going back on there like that, but we've still got some pieces to go on the back here. Which is this part here. I don't know what the hell it is, but it attaches to it. It goes here from the look of it. Goes right here. Right. What we'll do, we'll put that together. Which are these pieces here. So we'll get these off, which is A2, A3, A4, right, get these off. that up there in a minute. So this is the first one that we need. So this will be going on here. So we'll get the glue. So it's really getting windy out there today. Getting windy. Put on there like that. And one side falls off. So that is that there. Sorry you can't see that, my instructions in the way. Then we need A23 and A22. Which one goes on first? The 23, so I'll get the 23 off. I want to make sure this goes on the right way. Yeah. So this piece goes in here, like that. And get the glue on there so it doesn't come out. Then we need A22. I hope I put that the right way round. Yeah. And this will be going in this side, and that's falling off. Right, I'm going to have to re-glue that back on. It's all coming away. Right, so that's on there now. Right. So I need to cut out a slot where it's going. So I'll just pause while I get that done. Right guys, that's done. Just move this gun out of the way, and it's just there where I just had to take part of the decking off. So if that's supposed to fit in there, there's no way on earth that's going in. No way on earth. Unless I can force that up, get that in there. That's going to take some doing. Right, it's coming apart, so let's just take it off. There. So that has pushed that up. So that's gone up there. So I'll need to take this off and do the same with this. Force it in like so, and pushed it down like that, and then get this piece in here, somehow. Not easy at all, this. But I'll get that in there. Not going in at all, that. Just not. Ah, no wonder. I've got it upside down. That part needs to go in there because I've got patterns. See that? Move that up. Just bear with me a minute guys, again, I'm sorry about this, but I may have to use something to knock that in. Okay guys, got it in. I had to snip a bit off the bottom because it was not going in all the way. So now I'm going to re-glue this up. And I might have to put some masking tape around that so it stays glued. Well, that's still not gone down here. Yeah, it has. I think it could be the decking, to be honest with you, that's stopping it. Right, what time are we on now? 44 minutes. Right, so what I'll do, I'll just put this back on here, make sure it still fits. Yeah, it does still fit. Because that's eventually will be getting glued on after I put the guns in, because they're going to need spraying. Also, I don't know whether I've shown you, but I painted the funnel. I might have shown you, I can't remember. So that'll be on there like that. This, as far as I'm aware, will be going on here. Like that, but I'm sure there's something underneath to go under there anyway for it to fit properly. So I'll just zoom in on that. So that is how that's looking like that now. Even though, like, I'll have to sort this out here. It's just not sitting right with this. It's just not sitting right. Even though it's in the slots, but it's just not sitting as the way I want it to sit. So that's something else I've got to look to. Well, that's how that is looking now. Well, when these go on, when this goes on here, this is going to be fun and all to get this in here. I've got to be very careful I don't knock these rails out. Actually, I'll just move this out of the way. So, put that in there. So that'll be on there like that. So I'll put that back here. So that'll be like that. And with that on top, I did have it on. Oh, that's it. So with that on there like that, that is how that front tower is going to look like. But I need to know what's going to go under here, underneath this superstructure here. I know there's something that goes under there. From the look of it, it's not showing anything. Ah, yeah. Yep, something goes underneath in that gap there. So, yep, that's how it's looking. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to call it a day. and I'm going to get them guns sprayed up ready to go on. So yeah, okay guys, that's it for today. Like I said, they're going to get them guns that are going inside the bulkheads here, which are these ones. Which I hope they are these ones. Yeah, I think they will be. Which are these here. Them ones there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of them. So I'll get them all painted up, ready to go in. So I better take that off. I don't want it falling off and breaking. But it's coming on slowly. That's the main thing. Get that out. Wow. I didn't think I was going to have any problem with that, but I did. But I don't mind. I mean, you always get a problem in each model kit you do, so doesn't bother me. I've already sprayed that other gun with a catapult on, did that before, so that'll be dry now. Tomorrow, what day is it tomorrow? Saturday. Well, tomorrow's Berry Market Day, so I'll probably be late afternoon by the time I get a video up. Yeah, probably about 2 o'clock by the time I get a video up. I should be back round about dinner, all being well with the traffic. But I'll be continuing on with this. I'll be sorting this out in a bit. Get them guns sprayed, and then tomorrow they can go in. That's why I've not glued them parts on yet anyway, so if they need to come out, then I can get them out and then put the guns in and then slide them back in. I think that's a bit silly though, putting them on. That's going to put them in first before the guns, because it is going to be a bit of a problem getting them guns in through them slots. Well, I just follow the instructions. Well anyway guys, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to that notification bell for future videos. So until either tonight when I go live with Ron's model making, or tomorrow, you all stay safe, take care. I'll see you then. Bye for now.